when I talk to like people outside of my family, their first reaction will always be like, isn't it scary staying at a stranger's place?
This is strange, this is dangerous.
Cool. And then some of them are just like, what is it? Yeah, I mean, like some people who don't understand it, like people of say even around my age, like 20s, 30s, they're a bit like, what? Like what the heck is this? You know, what's going on? And
Hi everyone, I'm Ling.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
My name is Bang and
I'm a couchsurfer.
It's a privilege to be hosted. It is not a right. It's not a free place to stay. You have to understand that if you're surfing with someone, they are opening most like personal places possible, even if it's just a room. You have to be, you know, respectful and responsible about being given that privilege.
In hostels, you still get to talk to all sorts of different people, and then you hang out, you know, you drink, you party till late. But couch surfing really is like on a really more intimate level, in a sense where
Anyone wants to hang out or anyone has any advice for me to do. And then this guy wrote to me, he was like, so I'm working the night shift, I can't hang out with you while you're here, but you might want to check out this student festival that's going on. And the hostel never told anybody about it. So like that night I ended up on some random hill with a Slovenian band playing and me drinking beer with a bunch of uni students.
you get to know a person a lot better, know their friends a lot better, because spend the whole day together, or at night, you know, before you go to bed, you end up talking for like a few hours and you get to understand the people a lot more.
you get to travel without going out of your home. They tell you all their stories from their travels, and
I guess in a way you just don't feel so alone. Like you can ask people for help and advice, and
it makes it so much easier for us to understand their culture. In India, the family only hosted female surfers because in their perspective they think that females are more prone to dangerous things in the streets.
my host, they've all given me keys, so they told me where the spare key is and things like that as well.
Couchsurfing actually teaches you trust.
because when you see them as an outsider, it's like you have doubts about people, but when you see them as like, you know, how you see your friends, and you'll be like, yeah, easier to open up.
Best advice to be a good surfer is always make sure you have time for your host. Sometimes maybe your host is a bit busy, don't have time for you, but always prepare yourself to make time for your host.
Even if they're really busy, I see them for maybe a coffee in the morning before they run off.
Open your mind and heart to like embrace different kind of personalities and culture.
Be a bit kinder, a bit more respectful towards each other.
Couchsurfing is all about that kind of interaction. Believe that the stranger would be really nice to you, because at least for me, 100% of the time becomes a very, very beautiful memory. Yeah.
Nice.